Hi guys, it's Louise. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I created my last video, but we've been busy with some things. So, we moved to a new house and we got a dog. So, busy times. But today I created this look using the new Pat McGrath Divine Rose 2 palette. So, here's a little sneak peek of the palette, and I'm also going to swatch all the different shades in this palette. So if you want to see me do all of those things, then keep on watching.
Bigot! Baby ko! Super heavy girl.
She's not sad, it's just her face. It's her default face. Baby.
Baby dog. Oh. Rolo. Rolo, look.
So I'll start off by spraying the MAC Fix Plus in lavender to freshen up my skin. Then I'm gonna use my favorite Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream and Magic Eye Rescue for my skincare. I think I need to be a bit more gentle on my skin. Next, I'm gonna use the Hydrating Primer Spray from the collection. To achieve that inner glow, I'm applying my highlighter first before my foundation. This L'Oreal foundation is mattifying, so it just makes sense that I applied my highlighter first, so the finish is not that matte. So I'm just spending a bit of time to remove any streaks from the foundation brush. Now I'm applying my concealer highlighter to start giving depth and dimension to my face. I'm layering my concealer with a lighter shade to bring out my under eye highlight a bit more. Then to sculpt my face, I'm using the Max Factor Miracle Sculpting Wand in medium deep. Then I'm dabbing on Illamasqua loose powder to set my face. I know I used a sponge to apply it, but I brushed it off right away, so technically I didn't bake. To set my contour and add a bit more warmth to my face, I'm using the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronze in Tantastic. Then to add a bit more color, I'm using the Sunny's Face Air Blush in Biscuit. Then I'm dabbing a bit of the Illamasqua highlighter on the high points of my face. Before I apply the eyeshadow, I'm going to use the P. Louise base in Rumor Point Fat. And And now to the best bit of the video, I'm going to apply my eyeshadow using the Pat McGrath Divine Rose 2. First, I'm applying the shade Naked Blush on my crease. I'm using this color as the transition shade. Then I'm gonna apply my favorite shade from this palette, the VR Sextraterrestrial, all over my lids. Then I'm winging out my eyeshadow to give that cat eye effect. I'm also applying an eyeshadow base underneath my eyes to really bring out the vibrancy of the color. To add a bit more depth on my lower lash, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eyeliner. I'm using the shade Extreme Burgundy to add depth to my eyeshadow. And as you can see, I'm also winging it out to really reinforce the cat eye shape. And to highlight the inner corners of my eyes, I'm using the shade Astral Pink Moon. And to highlight my brow bone, I'm using the Skin Show Rose Opal. And just because I'm extra, I'm layering my highlighter using the Astral Pink Moon. And because we're still in lockdown, I have all the time in the world to blend. To be honest, I didn't plan this look, I just went with how I feel, and yeah, this is the result. I just did that. So before I apply my falsies, I'm gonna apply some mascara. I'm using Aries from the Zodiac Mink collection from Shally Lashes. And just some final touches to that spontaneous life decision. I don't want a defined shape on the lips because the eyes are already structured, so I want to soften it a bit by just dabbing that lip dip.
So I bought both palettes, the Divine Rose 1 and the Divine Rose 2. But today I used the 2. So I'm gonna swatch this and I'm gonna show you. So I'll start from this shade. I'm just gonna add the text for the shade because it's not in the packaging. It's in a different paper and it's a bit, yeah, difficult to like to say the name, look for the paper. So I'm gonna start from this shade and then I'm gonna swatch it on my arm. So I'm a bit dark. And then the second one, what's this? I used this shade as my transition shade on my eyes, and I'm gonna put it here. I'm not doing a very good job because it's, yeah, this is the second one, and then the third. Ooh, look at the pigment. So this is that, and we're going in here. And ding, that really complements my skin tone, but I haven't used that here in this video. And then this golden one, ta-da! And then this color, aubergine, I'll put it here. Well, it looks patchy on my skin. It's a bit weird, but it's actually not that patchy because I actually used that towards the end to create that depth over there. Then it wasn't hard to blend a while ago, but it looked patchy on my arm, which doesn't really represent the, yeah. And then this one, I didn't use the shade today, but I'm really curious. There. And then this pink one, I used it under nice. And then my favorite shade, which I used on my lids, is this one. I think the name of the shade is Sextraterrestrial. This is crazy. It's green, it's pink, it's yellow, it's something, it's gold. It's crazy. I really like it. And then the last one, I used this on the inner corner of my eyes. It's more of a shimmer shade. So this is everything. I'm really sorry for my poor swatching skills. This is the first time I've swatched on video and it's difficult. So yeah, here it is, my Pat McGrath palette.
So that's it. Thank you for watching, guys. And if you have any other video recommendations that you would like me to do, please comment it on the section down below and I will try to make that happen. See you next time. Bye!